Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is, well, Trails to Azure, and we are still in Emerika village because on my way out I saw this little couple waiting here by the water side and I thought, let's have a little chat before we head back to Crossbell. Oh, our little Armin is so happy he got to meet his grandpa. Isn't that right, Armin? Goo goo. After we see the sights here, we'll be returning to Liberal. I could thank you all 1,000 times and it still wouldn't be enough to fully express my gratitude. Nevertheless, thank you for reuniting me with my father once more. You are more than welcome. And now it's time for us to go back to the city. And like I said before, our target, the entertainment district. All the marks on the wall, burned, destroyed, everything. Hey there, wanna play? Then come on in, our casino could use energy like yours. Oh, I had tickets to what would have been tonight's Ark and Seal performance, but after what's happened, all I can do now is pray that Ilya will be alright. Your prayers are appreciated, I'm sure. Everyone's talking about the referendum. I hear they're gonna have polling station all over, but if I'm gonna vote, it might as well be at Orcus Tower. Yeah, I wonder what everyone's gonna vote for after all the things the Red Constellation has done. Alright, anything new here? I don't think so. It's not a bad accessory, to be honest. Oh, unfortunate I wasn't here when the terrible attack occurred last week, but by the same token there's no guarantee it won't happen again. It may be wisest for me to hold off on my outings to Crossbell for now. Every time I see the scorch marked outside, I think back to the raid. We were fortunate that armed group didn't breach the casino, but suppose they had, what would have happened to us? The thought keeps me up at night. Yeah, no one knows what would have happened then. Oh, the referendum will finally be held 3 days from now. After everything that happened, it's easy to predict the results, but even so, I still plan to participate. How will I be voting? That, dear guest, is a secret. Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be an overwhelming vote for independence. Well, that raid last week put a fear of ideals in me. Times like these are when we focus on our well-being, and what better way to heal than playing the slots? Well, if it isn't Randy, you have the face of a man who finally managed to move on. I have to wonder what you're doing here, though. Business has been dead all week. Hey, what are you talking about? This place looks the same as it always does. Why don't you just admit that you missed me, Drake? You wish. Life was going great with one less whiny brat to deal with. The only reason I want you around is so you can pay back your debt. And I don't just mean your tab. So don't think about going anywhere until you've paid me back in full. Don't remind me, you old grouch. I don't know. I know it doesn't always seem like it, but those two really are close. They're like a pair of schoolyard pals. The only reason I want you around, Randy, is so that you can pay back your debt. And I don't just mean your tab, so I'm no hurry. I do expect you to pay me back in full eventually. Yes, eventually. But until then, you can come here, have a drink, and have some fun. Oh, I'm so worried about Ilya. I wish there was some way I could help, but all I know how to do is sell ice cream. Still, I'll keep at it while I wait Ilya's big comeback. Here goes nothing. Ice cream, get your ice cream here. It's cold, it's tasty, it's refreshing. You know you want a scoop. She should add an ice cream with the name Ilya in it. Why? Why did Lady Ilia ever do to deserve this? They say Lady Ilia's still in a coma. Damn it all, what kind of cruel world would let something like this happen? What a cruel world indeed. Is the other guy not here today? Oh hey buddy, how's it hanging? You wanna come in for a quick drink or three? Forget the civic center. Our club's got all the charity service you need. If you catch my drift. No. No, I don't. Our hotel is fortunate enough to avoid any major damage in the raid. Ark Seal, on the other hand... what a catastrophe. Why would the attackers even target them? It's despicable. Yeah, I have a feeling that it had something to do with Rixia being there. And nothing else. Monsters roaring, gunshots left and right, officers shouting and screaming. Recalling the details of that night still makes me quiver with fear. How could this have happened to us? Well, it was all according to someone's plans. But again, who it is, we'll have to see. Because until then, it's nothing more than theories that we have. The raid has left deep lasting scars on our city, and that is far from an overstatement. The CGF sustained heavy losses, even Ilia couldn't escape harm. We can never allow this to happen again, and that's all I have to say on the matter. Yeah, very clear, because I think everybody can agree that something like this, we should wish it never happened again. Oh, seeing the entertainment district bathed in flames was like a scene right out of a nightmare. For now, I hope our hotel can play a small part in restoring Crossbell City to its former glory. Yeah, I'm sure you can if you really put your mind to it. Who exactly was that red-haired girl? And where has Rixia run off to? So much has transpired and I'm still baffled by all of it. Yeah, two very valid questions, which you don't need answered right now. Oh, I wonder what Ilia would say to us at a time like this. I know we have to stay strong, but I've been at a loss for days. Oh, Sully's taking all of this much harder than the rest of us. Ilia was hurt protecting her, so she blames herself for it. Yeah, we saw that when we went to St. Ursula. I hope she can get past it, because Ilia was protecting her because she wanted to, so there's nothing to feel guilty about. Feel happy that you meant so much that she thought you were worth protecting. Oh, I feel nauseous just thinking about that horrible attack on opening night. Ilia's costume was tattered and stained in blood. I couldn't bear to look at it. Oh, Ilia, how could this have happened? Oh, normally I would be practicing my singing right about now. But I can't just find the inspiration anymore. Yeah, I think that can be a while before they can all find that again. Ilia has always been an amazing woman. She gallantly protected Sully without even a second thought. And even after she was hurt, the only thing she cared about were Sully's safety and the rest of the performance. They say the show must go on, but is there anything we can accomplish in this sad state? Where could Rixia be? I feel like she's hiding somewhere from us, but still, she is still one of us. I don't want to believe that she just abandoned us so much as saying goodbye. Well, Rixia is going through a few things. We have to give her space, at least for now. Well, the stage sets and automa the Meister built us were destroyed in the attack. The Meister breathed life into these works of art, and the troop members took care of them with the utmost respect. All it took was a senseless act of violence to destroy them all in a blink of an eye. Still, at the end of the day, the staging and the automata can always be rebuilt. But what happened to Ilia? I'm sorry, I need a moment. Ah, Lloyd. I'm sorry, Evan. No, I should be the one apologizing. I've had so much on my mind these past few days that it's hard to even greet our guests properly. Still, I believe with all my heart that Ilya will recover from her coma. We believe so too. In any case, now isn't the time to be moping around. I have to pull myself together for everyone's sake. Ilya will be furious with me if she finds out I've been moping about this entire time. Oh, she will. She definitely will. Well, hello everyone. Balsamo. I'm a little surprised you're here. Is the entire troop in today? Indeed they are. Each of them has been coming to the theater every day they can. Except for Rixia, that is. She has yet to return since that horrible night. Oh, we're sorry to hear that. That aside, all the troop have been taking turns visiting Ilya at the hospital. Sully will be there all day today, as a matter of fact. Right, we saw her there earlier. Did you know? Well, truth be told, I'm still in shock of what happened. This all feels like a never-ending nightmare. If only... Forgive me for my ramblings. You're free to walk around the theater and say hello to the rest of the troop. I think they would like that. Know that the SSS is always welcome here. Thank you, sir. We really do appreciate it. We do? We definitely do. Well, to be honest, wandering around, we are never allowed unless it's related to a quest or something. Alright, let's do a quick back alley and then go to the next region. Hey there, pal. Our club is celebrating its grand reopening. The city's not the only one in need of some restoration, so why not treat yourself to a night drink and a chat with the choicest gals in town? I don't know. I'll think about it. Oh, our club has been closed since the raid, but we're opening back up tonight. Now that the reconstruction is almost over, we can finally get back to work. There goes my vacation. Our place is nothing special, but even we've got regulars that have been dying for us to reopen. I guess it's up to us to show them a good time. Dudley! Well, this is a surprise. My thoughts exactly. This is the last place I expected to run into all of you. You're back to handling your support request today, is that right? Yeah, we're helping however we can. If you don't mind us asking, have you heard anything new about the Red Constellation's whereabouts? Hardly. Tracking them down has been a thorn in the 1st Division's side. We expected the Imperial government to make a statement, but there's been nothing but radio silence from Erebonia. If they are planning something, it will probably come during the referendum. Our division is working tirelessly to be prepared for anything when the day comes. I can imagine. What brings you here then? You're looking pretty down in the dumps. Didn't take you for the type to drown his problems away. While I do imbibe from time to time, I would never do so before noon, let alone when I'm on the job. This is merely a carbonated beverage. You did a good job fooling me, the way you've been nursing that glass. What about you, Bennings? Do you drink? Sure, but not often. At least that's one way you haven't taken after Guy. Oh, did you used to drink here with my brother Dudley? Yes, on rare occasions. In fact, it was Guy who introduced me to Grante. He always had a knack for tracking down holes in the wall like this. With the way he likes looking for trouble, I bet. So, which of you two held his liquor better? There's no way you didn't try to outdrink each other at some point. No comment. It's Guy. It's definitely Guy. What I will say, Orlando, is that Guy and I had have holler legs than any of you greenhorns could even dream of. Keep talking, Sutsley. You ain't ever seen me hit the bottle. I'll leave you so slushed, you'll be thinking you put a beer goggles in the morning for eyes. I'd be happy to drink you under the table some night, Orlando, if that's what you really want. Okay, easy guys, easy. To be honest, if that is a support request or a side quest at some point in this game, I'm there, 100%. Even when it comes down to alcohol, Dudley has a hyper-competitive streak. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I'll be getting back to work right after I finish this soda. The referendum is a days away, as it says. We can't afford to be anything less than fully prepared. Well, never did I expect the Red Constellation to mount an assault on the city too. I'm used to rumors rolling through my bar like tumbleweeds, and even I was blindsided. A raid that perfectly executed had to be planned out well in advance. I'm sure it was. Piping hot, cheesy pizza. Yeah, I think this would be a good one just to have in your back pocket, like 10 of those or something. Because CP30 is not bad for restoration in a hotspot. Alright, can we get to the back buildings? It's locked. The first division investigation is over, so it should be empty inside. They disappeared without a trace in that airship. Just where could they have gone? Well, the CGF keep still keeping lookouts for them. They haven't let down their guard since. Randy. Are you alright? Yeah, don't worry about me. I need to settle things once and for all. Next time I face them. Yeah, you're right. There's no sign of anyone inside. There's no one stopping us, but I don't think we can go anywhere from here. A monster showed up downtown and destroyed my beloved Maison Imelda during the raid. I let loose with the biggest hoo-hoo of my life upon seeing that aftermath. 6 alive. Just what will become of that district, I wonder. Rebuilding it would be too expensive. I might as well cut my losses and sell the land. Yeah, imagine that. Or build a casino, worthy of everyone. Alright, that's it for the back streets. Let's go to the administrative district. And I am wondering if I should go to the tower first. Considering if we go into the civic center, there's a good chance that our other quest will start up. So yeah, I will go to the tower first. I was in the financial affair office when the attack started. The plan was for us to evacuate to the basement, but since it was impossible for everyone to use the elevators, the younger men volunteered to take the stairs instead. The only problem? The financial affairs is on the 31st floor. I thought I was going to have a heart attack by the time I got to the bottom. I live at the 4th floor, and even I get winded sometimes. I can't even imagine having to go with 31 floors. August Tower presence is such that even without my vision, I can feel it towering above me. Rather convenient that it was at hand to serve as a new symbol for the city after the IBC building's destruction. Perhaps I'm overthinking it. I'm feeling that he's starting to think Major Croix has a hand in this as well. Or it is as he's saying, he is overthinking it. Because maybe I am as well. Sometimes a duck is just a duck. Mommy says that Mr. Arios and the police officers protect us from the bad guys. Thank you, Mr. Arios. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Police Officers. Oh, my daughter and I were in the plaza when the attack happened. Even when they told us to take shelter in the building, I thought for certain we were going to die. We owe our lives to everyone who risked theirs to defend the tower. Arios especially. Yeah, Arios was really good that night. He held so many of them back. Those Red Constellation thugs were terrifying. They didn't just have us beat in experience, even their weaponry was more advanced. Maybe things would have gone differently that night if Crossbell had a real military. Yeah, it would have been real different, because there would be more ordnance in the streets, so the potential for more damage and destruction would be there. So would it have been better? I don't know. The CGF would clearly be able to defend themselves better, but at what cost? That's the question, isn't it? The battle that broke out in the plaza here was intense beyond imagination. If it weren't for Arios, Orcus Tower may have ended up like the IBC. Ugh, even thinking about it sends a shiver down my spine. The tower is safe now, thankfully. There's no point in dwelling on how much worse things could have been. True. It is a nice thought experiment, but in the end it doesn't matter. Well, Orcus Tower came away unscathed in the raid thanks to Mr. McLean's iron defenses. The IBC building, on the other hand, is nothing but a burnt out husk now. Thankfully, civilian casualties were kept to a minimum, but there are still scars left behind, like at Arkansas. I'm not sure what they were after or if it's just a warning or something. It doesn't matter though. Crossbell won't forget this. True, and that's the thing, isn't it? Nobody in Crossbell can ever forget this. Well, I was surprised to hear the IBC has been backing up customer data at Orcus Tower for a while now. They're really something, huh? You won't find better crisis management anywhere. That's the kind of reputation that comes with supporting the contents economy for as long as they have. Yes, redundancies for every situation. See, this is the same book. It's a good book. It survived the attack without a scratch on it. Well, Arius McLean is a true Crossbellan hero. If I was there when he defended us from that armed group advance, it was breathtaking beyond description. It may have sounded outlandish, but I feel as though we could even stand up to a major power with him in our corner. Really, I do. Well, personally, I do think there are some that are genuinely stronger than Arius. I wouldn't want to meet them in a dark alley, but I think they are stronger. For instance, the Steel Maiden for one. Well, I saw the conflict in the plaza break out as I was heading to the basement to take shelter during the raid. Watching those Jaegers close in on us was one of the most terrifying things I've ever experienced. I'm so thankful they didn't breach the building. I honestly didn't think I was going to live through the night. The Civic Center is holding a charity event today. All proceeds go towards reconstruction efforts for the city. They've been doing a lot of good work to bring smiles back to the people's faces. I urge you to consider attending if you have the time. If I have the time, I will definitely be there. You know, it's incredible that the IBC managed to get their services up and running again so quickly. It makes me realize just how impressive the Orbital Nest technology truly is. Or, they knew what was coming, so they were starting preparing the data load already beforehand. Oh, hello again, Lenfei. It looks like you've been settling in nicely since the relocation. Oh, good day, Miss McDowell. Ah yes, things have been going smoothly thanks to the work of acting CEO Miss Kwa and everyone in the technology department. Over half of our staff has already resumed regulation operation here at the Orcus Tower. Feel free to come with me with anything you might need, just as you did before. Thank you, Lenfei, we will. Yes, we can still be here for cash. Alright, let's see if our card still works for the top floor. Well, the Empire must be the ones backing the Red Constellation. Who else could it be? There's no way us Crossbellans can take something like this lying down. All the way to the top, baby. Yeah, I want to see if there's anyone up there. And if so, what are they doing there? Nobody here. This would be a nice location for having a book laying around in the corner or something. Ooh, there's definitely someone enjoying the view up there. Maybe this becomes an arena at some point. I knew coming here again would be a good idea. I was planning on taking this time to get through this book I bought, but the view is just too captivating. You can give it a read yourself though if you like. Sunshine Agnes Chapter 10. Looking at this view made all my fears and anxieties from the raid just wash away. Well, so would jumping down from it. Well, maybe not the first minute, but afterwards, definitely. Let's see if there's somebody downstairs too. If not, then the tower is completed. Now that I've said that this would be a nice place for a book to be hiding, I am looking around real carefully if there is none here. Because we still need a few recipes for dishes, and we still potentially have a few for the car as well. So, where are they? I think that's the big question here, isn't it? I'm pretty sure they're going to be hidden really well. Alright, let's start working, well, at the administrative district. Because so far we've only walked through it and nothing else. And I want to see if we are actually allowed to go inside the police office. Or if it's just, like, condemned fully. Well, good afternoon, Special Support Section. Oh, same to you. How is everything? Have repairs begun on headquarters? Well, we've managed to clean up for most of the rubble so far. But as you can see, the damage to the entrance is quite severe. It's going to take some time before the reception area is fully operational again. In the meanwhile, the department has moved all reception duties to the Crossbell Police Academy. That's where you'll find Miss Rebecca as well. Any work-related business you need to conduct can be done over there. Good to know. Thank you for telling us. Getting headquarters fully repaired is going to take some time. In the meanwhile, you can take any work-related business you need to conduct over to the police academy. We will. The Empire did so many awful things. That makes them the bad guys, huh? Have you heard? They say the raid was plotted by the Empire. Those damn Imperials. I'll never forgive them. Yeah, about that. There is a chance they did it. We don't have proof just yet. Even now that night still haunts me. Why, when I think of what they did to dear sweet Ilya... No, I'll never forgive those infernal barbarians. Not them or the Imperial government. After what they put us through, independence is our only option. We need to rise up and fight back. And here is of course our balloon stand that we were missing at the square. Balloons! Get your balloons here. How many would you like? 1, 2, 3. Take as many as I can count. Alright. Oh, the fundraisers they're holding at the Civic Center seemed like fun. And they managed to set up some real exciting events. Above all, I think making the reconstruction effort something we can come together and enjoy as a community is a wonderful idea. It is. So does it mean there are going to be like games or something? Oh, I see that the fundraiser was planned at the Business Owners Association. It's just like the anniversary festival. You can always count on the BOA to hatch an uplifting idea. Welcome! How would you like to try my brand new Azure tomato soda? Some people swear by the stuff, I'll have you know. Give it this week, it'll pep up your step, I guarantee it. Nah, I don't like bitter drinks. It's not my thing. I'm more of have a sweet tooth. Well, the charity event hosted by the City and Business Owners Association looks like a good time. Maybe I'll head over and make a donation. It's only human to want to help your fellow neighbors. Maybe I'll head over and make a donation. Go for it. You know they will appreciate it. I still got a long road ahead, but the reconstruction efforts finally seem to be coming together. Thankfully, there was no damage to the station or airport, so I'm still free to come and go from Crossbell as I please. It's scary to think about, but mass transit is a major target for violence when it comes to attacks like the raid. Yeah, and he makes a good point. Why wasn't the airport and the train station targeted? Was it because Major Qua needed them to be functional after the attack, so that the city could come back alive again a lot quicker? Because it is a source of income for Crossbell, and if it was destroyed, it would have been disastrous. And right now, it was miraculously not hit. He makes a good point. Oh, I had already got enough work and left for the night when the raid began. It seems the Administrative District suffered heavy damages, especially at the police department. An entire week has gone by since, but even now I can't forget the flames that ravages our city. Was it all this a retaliation for the May's independence proposal? Nope, but I'm pretty sure they want us to think that. Alright, that's the library. So let's get into the Civic Center and see what kind of activities we have. Ah, it doesn't look like they are coming. How about giving up this whole idea, Roy? Are you serious, Grandpa? We're holding a charity drive to raise everyone's spirits. We can't just cut the main attraction. What will we even do? Replace it? With what? I understand that, Roy, but... Oh, sorry to interrupt your conversation, you two. Oh, it's the SSS. Ah, it's good to see you again, Lloyd. Are you here for the charity drive? Well, if I'm not mistaken, your association requests our assistance with the event. I don't recall anything of the sort. Oh, that's because I was the one who sent it. What? Just when did that happen? I did it in secret a while ago. I can give you guys the rundown real quick. That is, if you have time for it. Always. Sure, we'd be happy to help you out. Awesome. Let me explain the request in full then. As you're all aware, we're holding a charity drive in the Civic Center today. They've got a piano performance and a buffet lined up right now. But there's one problem. And that will be... Well, I had a special program planned for later. I suppose to be our main event. But we're short on participants. Things are a total standstill. The request did mention something like that. What is this event exactly? Well, it's the Miss Crossbell pageant. Work It, Working Girl edition. So it's a beauty contest then. You won't hear me complain. I'm a pro at scoping out babes. The subtlety is rather cringe-inducing, however. How do you figure? We do better to honor than the working women of the city, right? That being said, we've barely gotten any participants. Only 3 women have agreed to take part so far. It's not nearly enough to hold a pageant. At this rate, cancellation will be the only logical step to take. Well, it's not as if I can understand why most will be hesitant to go through with this. I have a feeling I know where we fit into this picture. Yep, it's exactly what you're thinking. I'd like you guys to scout out some women in the workforce who will be willing to compete in the pageant. Alright, I think we get the idea. You mentioned that you already have 3 participants. Who are they exactly? Well, the first one is Cynthia. She's one of the receptionists at the Times department store. Next is Eris, a Black Alley hostess. And last but not least, I got the okay from Officer Kate at the CPD. Wow, I can't believe you actually managed to convince her. A receptionist, a hostess and a cop, huh? That's some very nice variety you got there. What other kinds of working women are you looking for? Let's see. I'm looking for a waitress, an artisan, a maid and a sister from the church. The first 3 I can get, but the sister from the church? Really? I think these 4 occupations would strike a very nice balance together. Ideally, I'd love to have a nurse or a member of Arkasil participate too. That would be nigh impossible after Ilia's recent injury. Arkasil has suspended operations, and St. Ursula has his hands full attending to the recent influx of patients. No surprise there. Anyway, we know what our job is. We'll find you a waitress, artisan, maid and a church sister, just like you asked. Great. We'll start the pageant as soon as we can, once you've gathered everyone. I'm counting on you. Charity case started. I'd like for you guys to scout out some women in the workforce to participate in our pageant. I'm looking for a waitress, an artisan, a maid and a sister from the church. Those 4 occupations together will strike the delicate balance we need. I'm counting on you. Sorry to have Roy take up all your valuable time, everyone. But I have to admit, the pageant would be an excellent way to help people take their minds off everything that happened. Good luck to searching for the suitable participant. Oh, thank you for attending today's charity drive. If there's any event that interests you in particular, let me know. I will be happy to provide you with more information. I hope you all enjoyed today's charity event. I hope so too. Ooh. I don't think we have this. Yay! Recipe for sweet chocolate. Thank you very much. All proceeds earned from today's buffet will go straight towards the city reconstruction. So please, help yourself to anything we have to offer. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, I'll be going on stage for the next event. I'm used to standing in front of people for my job, but that doesn't make me any less nervous. Oh, I'm helping with the buffet, so sadly I can't participate in the pageant. My apologies, but you'll have to find someone else. Okay, look at you. You've got ketchup all over your mouth. It is so tasty. I really enjoyed the song the pianist played just now. This is the first time I felt calm since the attack. Oh, there, my makeup is straight up gorgeous now. If I'm going to do this, I might as well knock everyone else out of the park. That is true. If you do something, it is always worth doing. It's even worth overdoing. Wow, this place is packed to the rafters with outrageous babes. I wonder if it has something to do with that main event they're putting on later. They have food from every trendy hotspot in Crossbell. It's amazing. The more I eat, the more I help out the reconstruction. My city pride just can't get any better than this. Oh, sorry to hear you guys were put in charge of finding more entries for the beauty pageant. Good luck out there, I'll be rooting for you. What are the chances that one of our own members is going to participate in it? I would say Theo and Null, because they can still use points for the relationship side quest. Because if we go to system and records, we go all the way down. Ellie is full, Null's full, and we have this group is full. And the rest is all little pieces we still need, so I want to see how many of them we can fill before the end of it. I'm helping cater this event with food from Long Lao. Pock and Roos are covering for me at the tavern in the meantime. Honestly, it's got me a little worried those two should have their act together by now. I'm probably overthinking it. Oh, hey Lloyd. Oscar? I didn't realize you were helping out with the charity event. Yeah, Morgus and Bennett are handling things at the store while I'm here. I got my baguettes on each table. I know my way around with a few dishes that go well with bread too. Oh, that sounds lovely. Thanks. You guys have a good time, okay? Oh, we will. Let's see, what song shall I play next? Oh, hey there you guys. Hey Grace, are you covering the event? Oh, you betcha. The energy in here is just fantastic. Whatever article I get from this is sure to perk our city downhearted denizens right up. The raid left us with scars in every sense of the word. It's going to take a long time for them to fade. So I gotta do what I can by covering this pageant. The pen can both hurt and heal, you know? Point taken. We'll leave you to it, Grace. Oh, that pianist is so beautiful. Her little charity recital will make for a perfect photo op. And for a way for you to start up a conversation. And who knows where that will lead to in the end. Alright, we've seen everyone here. We have an idea what we have to work with. So, shall we go have a look around? So, for a maid, I think Shenshen would probably be a good one, because he is, by all rumors, beautiful. I'm also thinking about Arkan, Seal and a nurse, because that will probably be extra points. So who will we work with that? It's a good question. I was also thinking maybe Len Fei could be one of the people entering as well. Yeah, go straight to the same old text. So I'm thinking no to contest. How in detail is it here? Speak to anyone who fits that bill. An artisan. I think we know somebody on the square who can help with that. And I'm also very interested in a church sister, which the name that pops up in our head is of course Reese. Let's go there first, cause a churchgoer, they're all in one spot, so it should be easier to track down. But will she do it? I think she will be able to manage to do it. She is good looking enough to potentially win, but will the church allow it? Oh, hello SSS, can I help you with anything? I think we found our sister for the pageant. Good thinking, let's give it a shot. Yeah, there's something we want to talk to you about, Reese. Lloyd asked Reese if she would be interested in participating in the charity pageant. A beauty pageant? I admire that it's for charity, but I still have so many responsibilities to see to here at the cathedral today. I am not sure how appropriate it would be to participate as a sister of the church. Yeah, you raise a good point. Shoot. Just when I thought we were gonna finally see Reese strut her stuff. Well, I do think they're working towards a good cause. Is it only a pageant, or are they hosting other attractions as well? I think there's more to it. Do you remember, Theo? A piano recital and a buffet table has also been arranged for the event. I've changed my mind. It would be my honor to participate in the pageant. Why the sudden change of heart? If you know Reese, if there's food involved, she's there. Was it the buffet that did it? I have a feeling it was. In any case, I still have to assist with the mass for a little while longer. Contact me again when it's time for the pageant to start. We will. Alright. Oh, I'll be assisting with mass for a little while longer. Please contact me when the pageant is scheduled to begin. Yes, she does everything for food if necessary. Alright, that is at least one off the list. I wonder, technically speaking, if we do manage to get someone from Arcasil and from St. Ursula. Oh. Will it mean we need less of the main four groups? That is technically an artisan, but it's not the artisan we are looking for. She might be perfect for the maid role in the pageant. Excuse me, miss, there's something I'd like to ask you. Lloyd asked Sophie if she would be interested in participating in the charity pageant. A pageant? Oh, that's very flattering of you. But you do know I'm not a real maid, right? I only wear this getup because it helps draw in customers. Oh yeah, that makes sense. My apologies. Well, if the outfit is enough, maybe? Oh, normally I would be participating in my singing right about now. I can't find inspiration anymore. I wonder who we could ask for this. Unless the suggestions from Ark and Seal are of course non-existent. Like a suggestion of, I wanted them as well, but we can't, and they're actually being serious. Because to me it sounded like it was more of an option for extra points. Well, I guess if we go to the hospital we'll find out. But before that we have more things to do here. Things have finally calmed down, sure, but the city's still in the same slump it's been in since the raid. The way I see it, it's up to guys like me to party harder than ever before to kickstart the economy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know what you're saying, definitely. Okay, time to get this floor cleaned. What about her? She could be our maid for the pageant. Excuse me, there's something we'd like to ask you. Lloyd asked Doris if she would be interested in participating in the charity pageant. A pageant? Me? I really appreciate the offer, but I really can't afford to take any time off work right now. Oh, I see. Well, sorry for bothering you then. Alright. I really thought she would be a good choice for it. Well then, we have a few more options. Why not ask Ellie's maid, because she would be more obligated to say yes. Oh, hello, Lady Ellie, SSS. Why don't we have her play the role of the maid for the pageant? Not a bad idea, was he? She already is one, after all. Do you mind us asking her, Ellie? Oh, I don't, but I'm sure she'll agree. Joanna has always been timid. I have a request for you, Joanna. Yes, if it's going for you, Lady Ellie, I'll be happy to oblige. Ellie asked Joanna if she would be interested in participating in the charity pageant. Pageant? I beg your pardon? Oh, that was a rather delayed reaction. Me, participating in a pageant? I could never. Aw, come on, you'll be fine. I'm giving you the official Randy seal of approval. As if that means anything. My apologies, Joanna. I didn't mean to pressure you. We'll find someone else. I'm sure we can ask around for another maid who's willing to participate. Just a moment, my lady. After some consideration, I would like to participate after all. Wow, that would be great, but what a sudden change of heart. Well, if my lady should request anyone to play the role of maid, it should be me, her actual maid. Aw, thank you, Joanna, but it turns out to be too overwhelming. It's okay to pull out, alright? Yes, my lady. Please call me when it's my time. I'll be there as soon as I am able. Thanks, Joanna. We appreciate it. Alright, that is 2 down, and a few more to go. You know, honestly, I think for now, let's leave it here, because we're like halfway down recruiting people for the pageant. Ideas that I have is, of course, Cecile as a nurse. If nurses are an option, we can get her. For artisans, of course, we got our friend over at the Central Square in the main general store. And what was the last one? Basically, we have a maid and waitress. The waitress would be in one restaurant, so Shenshan. That would be perfect. So just the artisan we don't need. So if we can get Cecile down to do the pageant as well, which would be perfect, then we know we have to find the other side too. But where to find it? That's all for the next episode. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue our pageant quest for more members. The most beautiful ladies of Crossbell, present yourself, because we're gonna ask. See you then. Bye bye.